Solution for fast alignment. I love this exercise because it comes down to your speed and knowledge of the alignment tools. It's not particularly complicated, but you should strive on solving it in the lowest amount of steps possible. Here's how I'd approach it. Not necessarily the fastest way, but definitely by using all the tools. First, I'd set the outer sides of this 3x3 cube. So let's get the 3 cubes on the left to align properly. Select all 3 and use Align Left Edges. Now we can repeat the process for the right side. Select all 3 and press Align Right Edges. Great, so far so good. Now we'll do the top and the bottom. For the top, it's the same procedure. Get all 3, but this time press on Align Top Edges. The square on the left will be used as a reference point because that's the highest of the lot. At the bottom, we'll press on Align Bottom Edges, and we're done with that too. Nothing complicated, but we're covering lots of tools. Next, we'll select each row and we'll use Distribute Horizontal Centers. This gives us the same distance between them. Great progress so far, and we have only one more step to make. Select each column this time, so that means 3 cubes on a vertical line, and use Distribute Vertical Centers. Of course, you need to repeat it in order to get the perfect result. Finally, even though this is optional, I want this 3x3 structure to be positioned in the middle of the canvas. For that, we'll group these 9 layers and we'll select the entire canvas with Ctrl A. Thus we have 2 elements selected and Photoshop lets us align them. First vertically, then horizontally. Now we can right-click on that group and select Ungroup Layers. And that's the exercise. As an alternative, I'd love to see you get the same result but only by using the Smart Guides. I can use F12 to revert and I can do that now. This is about patience and using Photoshop's tools and aids to your benefit. Of course, this latest version of Photoshop is really helping me out. I can press the Control key and it shows me every distance. But even without it, the Smart Guides will help you out tremendously, and you'll see from time to time that some squares will snap into place. Here, I'll go with a 20 pixel distance between all sides. I'm using my arrow keys to nudge each layer into place, and from time to time I add Shift into the mix. That's because it's really easy to get the same spacing if you count out each tap. This is another lesson in speed and dexterity. You're sure to be able to complete this exercise by yourself if you try it again. That's not the point. The goal here is to get you familiarized with all the alignment options and increase your speed. Once this is done, use the Fill hotkey to change the background to red. And that's the exercise. How did you manage? Let me know in the comments section what tool you relied on the most.